some imperfections, but how can you collect them all and throw them in my face? But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. You always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting.
Welcome to Life on the Road again, Hot Shot Edition, of course. It's all about hot shotting.
Most of the time.
No, why do you do that? I'm trying to talk here. Just let me have my moment.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm done. Go ahead.
So it's Friday, heading home, finally. We're in Ohio. Had a load we picked up here, but I don't know, these brokers.
Yeah, they did it to us again. The frustrating part of these brokers, you want me to hold that?
Nope.
Okay. You know, remember that blue gorilla we had on there? Maybe carry a picture up there, remind you guys. Again, same thing over and over and over. This broker advertised this load.
Yes?
Advertised this load at 8,000 pounds. I'll let you finish with it. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, so not what we expected, but we took it anyways. I mean, and these are together, I mean, $950 we'll get, but
it was a short run.
so let's take a look here.
So this guy wants to interrupt too.
Yeah. Let's move so we don't get ran over by the XPO driver.
And by the way, his trailer is like 20 feet shorter than mine.
Wish we could take a picture of that.
He's not a very big guy. I might make him feel a little inferior.
Okay, that's it. So, let's go take a look at what we got now that we're not getting ran over. Ready?
There's the first load, and there's our 8,000 pound piece of equipment.
Yep, they said 8,000 pounds in the ad. Thankfully, 800 pounds.
I don't think it's 800 pounds.
No,
I'd say
probably
half
not.
of that. So there it is. 8,000 pounds turned into possibly 800 pounds. So we went to go get two partials, and that was our first partial.
Yeah, that one's
That's
under
338.
Yep. So we have under 1,200 pounds here.
Two partials.
That
25 feet of room.
that will drop off Monday or Tuesday, since everything is closed on Monday.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that comes to less 1,200 pounds. Drop them off on Tuesday, $950. Not bad.
Yeah, this big beast right here might drag my MPG down a little bit.
But since we do have so much room left,
It's time for me to take a nap.
nope. Oh, maybe we can find something else to head up that way. But we already have Tuesday's load scheduled that's going to take us to Tennessee. So
I like this.
glad to have them scheduled down a little bit, especially since we got to be back this week. Daughter graduates a week from Sunday.
That's
Can you believe it? Having an adult daughter going off to college.
Yeah, adult. You know, just because you're 18, don't make you an adult.
Yeah.
I was though.
So
I was very mature for my age. Still am.
well, let's wrap it up out here for now. And
I mean, you got to tell them what this is.
well, then tell them what it is.
It is a pipe. No,
Now
I
that
mean
we settled that.
this one right here. Anybody guess what that is? It's supposed to be really antique, but really it's not that old. Yeah, that's what the broker told us. We're picking up something that's antique. Anyways, those boxes up there go here. It's a tree planter. They put them right here. It goes down, plants them to the ground as this plow digs a trench for it. Simple as that. Pretty cool stuff, I guess.
So let's wrap it up out here. We'll get in the truck, get going home. kind of give you a little bit better wrap up, I guess, for the week. And
we're going live.
Yep, tomorrow night, Saturday night. But okay, we'll talk to you soon. All right, we're ending week something. It's Friday. Going home. Hello?
I don't know. You pushed that. Yeah, it is a square button. Square button. And my mind went blank.
Did I not give you enough time to prepare?
No.
Didn't get to do the light, camera, action?
Yeah, I'm all messed up here. All jacked up.
You don't have anything to say that's really, really strange.
Well, I'm a quiet
What's
person.
wrong? You're not a very quiet person.
I'm a very quiet person. Down to earth, quiet.
So, we're going to go home, holiday weekend. Glad we're going home, because otherwise it looks like you'd be sitting all weekend, even through Monday, because nothing looks like it's shipping or receiving on Monday. So
we got a couple loads, which I'm assuming you're putting that first.
Yep.
So they'll see those wonderful loads.
Which was actually a pretty good find. You know, we kind of backtrack. We got behind this week because of the tires that we had to stop and put on the trailer. And so when you have that, you know, kind of delay, it really does mess up the rest of your week. A couple hours at the beginning of the week, it can result in you missing a whole load for the week. So, very long story short, you know, that kind of messed us up to where we got to our military load a little bit later, which ran our ELD out earlier, which means we had, what, 3 hours the next day or something to still do?
Yeah, that happened on Tuesday. I think it's like 3 o'clock that I ended up finding that tire, that belt that was slipped in the tire.
Yeah.
So I believe 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. We were doing good. Going, I think, 4 hours. Is that correct? Either way, we're supposed to go to a hotel fairly early that night. So the whole tire thing really set us back.
Yeah.
So I just one delay after another delay.
I mean, just one delay really does mess up your whole week, because I mean, to do what we like to do out here, you got to be to load with no delays. And, you know, it's going to happen, but I hate when that happens. But
yeah, and Happy Pappy made a suggestion, said, you know, just not get stopped by DOT, said just go faster than they do. So I've tried that all week, try to catch up, you know, it just...
We still probably have a trail of them following us.
I hope they don't catch up. I'll go home and park it behind the house.
If they do, we'll say, well, Happy Pappy told us.
Yeah, everybody knows Happy Pappy, the guy with the AK-47 on his dash.
So, that put us behind, you know, made it where we were late getting to the military load. And then that took like 2.5 hours for them to put it on, right? I mean, because they didn't know how they were going to get that on there. By now you probably have seen what the load was.
But you know, I haven't got stopped though.
Why are we going back to that?
I was going to finish on that, you kept talking.
But you last thing you said was about Happy Pappy having an ARK whatever.
I was just going on. Why are we still talking about Happy Pappy? I'm talking about they haven't stopped me. So maybe
are you talking about the DOT?
Yes.
Okay, DOT hasn't stopped you yet.
So maybe, you know, his suggestion has helped a little bit.
Maybe. Are we done with that subject now?
No, maybe we should tell him about the safety. I'm telling you, these gears are not working today.
Are they ever?
Yeah, they are. Every day.
Okay, the safety what?
You're supposed to help me out with this.
I don't know what you're talking about. The safety audit?
No, what?
What are you talking about?
Anything?
Listen.
I'm talking about the safety stops that they're supposedly doing next month at the beginning of it.
DOT blitz or something?
Yeah, safety blitz. Thank you.
We were like 2 seconds from having to stop this and start over because it was just getting out of control. So let's continue. Now we're on a different subject of safety blitz. We left the whole military load over here, so go on. What about the safety blitz?
You're supposed to talk about that. Tell them about the dates.
I don't know the dates. Happy Pappy knows the dates.
I don't know either.
Okay, so
it's in an email.
We're telling you guys that there's a safety blitz coming up sometime. We don't know where it is.
Just sometimes. Be prepared. That's all we can tell you.
So good thing we detoured from the subject I was on back over to this subject where you got literally no information from. So once again, it's okay to go back?
Just real quick, I drove by a Super Duty. It's lifted. I think
serious.
I need to lift my truck. They look so good. Just a 4-inch mild lift.
Should we call this the Life on the Road Again? Justin talks about random stuff edition.
Listen, when I drive by a truck that's lifted, you know, it just makes me a little jealous.
Okay, we drove by a lifted truck. Now can we go back to our week?
I can't talk about what's on my mind.
All right, let's go back to our week before I stop this. I hate having to edit and put things together, which always results in a lot of times thanks to...
I just
okay,
want to talk about
so the military load almost didn't go on the truck. They apparently had somebody out the day before, a HOTSHOT, right?
Yeah, they had 4 HOTSHOTs going, picking up trailers, going to the same place, fork to fork. They had issues loading them because, according to the guy, the transmission in the forklift was disengaging because he thought it was, the forklift was overloaded. So they were not able to push it up on the trailers. I don't know how they got those loaded.
I don't know.
Either way, they pulled out a big boy, big giant tractor forklift, loaded it that way.
But it was like 2.5 hours we were there.
Yeah, it was
and I was confused on how the military wouldn't have any sort of equipment big enough to put this trailer up on the back. But anyway, so that put us behind.
I was hoping for an Apache to come across, grab it with some chains.
So that we only got like half the way there that night, and so whatever day we dropped it off, was it Thursday?
Yeah.
We just dropped it off yesterday. We had several hours yesterday then to make up like 3 hours or something to get there. So just really put us back all week. So we ended up deadheading quite a ways out of there because we needed to get home. We made sure we got a lot of money going in with the military load. And we picked up these 2 loads. One was right there in Pennsylvania, the long pipe that you saw. And the other one was here in Ohio. So they're going pretty close by on Tuesday. Yeah,
we're hoping for another load, but called about it. Actually, at 8 o'clock, I started calling the broker, called them, Gary emailed them last night. My speech is all jacked up today. Hoping for a response. And I called even, 8 o'clock, and I called again multiple times at 8:30. Never answered. They ended up calling, I missed it. They must have gave the load away. So we're hoping for 3 partials on here.
Yeah, it would have fit 2. It would have been nice. But we got these 2. They're going relatively close to dropping off, and they're relatively close to picking up. And that's $950 we'll start Tuesday with right off the bat. That's always nice, And I'm going to keep looking because might be able to find something on our way up there on Tuesday to throw in there and fill some extra space. But we already have our load planned out, though, that we're picking up in Michigan after dropping these off on Tuesday and heading down to Tennessee. So we already talked about that.
That yet. That's for the next video.
Oh, sorry, you guys got a sneak peek of where we'll be next.
Yep. Filled them in. It's too late. We can't do that video.
So, I guess that was our week. I'm actually really glad to be going home. It was a very tiring week. I don't know.
It's because we're in New York.
Yeah, I hate it up
just
there.
Exhausting. All the roads are kind of
we got in so many traffic jams this week because we had that one went right around Washington D.C. and all the road work, and I don't know. Things are off up there. I mean, the load boards are completely different in that area right now. So when we were moving back this way toward Ohio and Michigan, Indiana and stuff, I seen a huge difference in the loads that are available and the pay on them. Same thing, I was looking ahead for some loads in Tennessee. And
yeah, south's where it's at right now.
That's what it seems like anyhow. So.
And we made a good contact when we first started running. A broker friend. What was it? Maybe 4 or 5 in. Anyway, she's always asking where we're at, sending us HOTSHOT loads, and Carrie asked her, her opinion about what's going on. So.
Did we talk about this in another video?
No, we didn't.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, ma'am, we didn't. We talked about it.
On a phone call we had.
Yeah, Michael last night. Shout out to Michael.
We didn't talk to him last night, did we?
Yes, we did.
Was the night before? Well, anyway, she, ever since that load, she's actually became like a friend, and she's done this all of her life. And I guess her grandpa started a trucking company, and then like her dad took over, and she did it, including driving, and now she owns a trucking company. She's dispatcher and broker, so she's in all parts of it. So I asked her, you know, what she thought about everything that was going on, because she's been in it so many years. And she said that she sees that it is slower right now, but she sees this every single year. This is no different. This is just coming from what we were told, that usually after Easter till June, it's just really slow. She don't know it's because people are broke from paying taxes, what the deal is, but it's just like every single year. She said come June, things start really going crazy. She said all heck breaks loose. So I don't know. She said that she don't see that it's over too many drivers, because they still have a hard time finding drivers to pick up the load. So I don't know.
So it's a positive message.
It's a positive message. I know a lot of people are going to say a lot of different things. We'll probably get a lot of different variations in the comment and all these things. And all I can say is what we see now. And just like with any other job, you just keep going with it and do what you can. I mean, this happens in all forms of job. You go to a factory, a lot of them close up. There's a lot of, you know, people that thought they had good jobs with like GM and stuff, and they close plants. So I guess you take a risk and whatever you choose to do career-wise.
Yeah, Ford's making a major cut right now, 7,000 employees right off the bat, but it's not due to the economy. They're just restructuring, cutting out middle management. It's not because of the economy.
But so I guess the point is, you know, everybody's all worried about this. I don't know where it's going. I see it a different way. I could be wrong. You know, we haven't been here to do this long enough, but we're kind of referring back to what we seen when Justin was in the transportation business for all those years with the railroad. So I don't know, but I do know that if he went back to the railroad, or we did factory, whatever it may be, we'd be taking the same risk right now.
Absolutely.
So
yeah, I mean, the railroad fluctuated a lot. Summers when we made our money. We're seeing no different out here.
Yeah, it's almost like you gotta run as hard as you can while it's there, and when it slows down, hopefully you ran a lot when you could, and you can just, you know, still get what you can and be able to make your bills and pay, you know, make a decent amount. But that's what we're seeing. We keep getting an overwhelming amount of people emailing us and asking us these questions. So once again, that's just what we're seeing. That's what we're hearing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to speak on, because we haven't been doing it a long time in this business, obviously. But it is what we're seeing. It's what I witnessed in the railroad. It's what we're hearing. Most of the, I mean, we're seeing stuff on YouTube that's negative, but most of the stuff, when we actually stop and talk to people that's been doing this for a long time, their message is positive.
Yeah, so, and I know there's a lot of you that's been doing it a long time that says the difference. So I guess my suggestion for anybody that's out there that's new to this or thinking about it, one thing is, what I see right now, and we've said it several times, is things are a little bit different on the boards. We got to be quicker, faster. The loads are there. You still can't make money. Where it'll be in a month from now, I don't know. But the biggest thing I'll stress is that you're going to take a risk right now on any kind of business you go into. So
yeah, I agree. And there's still money out there. I called about a load, which was kind of disappointing. It was going 200 miles, paying $850. They wanted 6 months of authority. But with that, they also wanted my
audit letter.
Thank you. Audit letter, which, you know, I just received it last weekend. It hasn't been completed yet. So obviously that load had to be canceled on us. But again, point being, money out here.
Yeah, there is. So, I mean, just like this little pipe alone, that's paying about $2 a mile, and it's, was it under 400 pounds?
338 pounds.
Yeah. So it's out there. I think right now it's in different areas. More concentrated than others. I don't know why, but I don't know. So I guess it's just something you wait and see, just like everything else in life. But either way, it was a rough weekend over the East Coast, and we're ready to go home. Hopefully we make the best as we can out of next week. It's only going to be a 4-day week since our daughters are graduating on Sunday, but then we plan on going out Monday and hitting it hard for several weeks and seeing what we can do.
Absolutely.
We got some good people that are looking to come on board. Hopefully we're starting our first guy here very soon, and so that's been exciting. We've talked to really neat people, some nice people the last few days. I have phone conversations.
Yep.
That's always nice.
Can we put that on an airbag or something so it stops from bouncing around?
Do you even know what I just said, or is that all you're concentrating on?
I can only focus on two things at once: driving and the vibration of that.
I guarantee if I ask him to repeat what I just said, he
I
would
could
know.
just rewind this and repeat it back to you.
Even though he agreed.
You were talking about the people that we talked to. They're really nice, interesting people.
Okay, no, we can't put it on airbags.
See, oh wow, you actually listen to what I said.
I always listen to what you
You
say.
just think I say gibberish.
You do say gibberish.
Speaking out of nowhere about nothing.
You do.
So, where are you at anyways on this?
We're wrapping it up.
I
We're
kinda
heading home.
zoned out a little bit. They're from Vermont.
So do you have anything else that you'd like to ramble about before we cut it off for the week and head home? We do have a live, which you've probably seen that I already posted it up by now, but we're going to do a live tomorrow, backed by popular demand. We've had a lot of people asking us when we're going to do our live again. So since we have extra time this weekend, we'll do one tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you can't come then, we're usually on there a long time anyhow, so stop in when you can. Keep liking and subscribing. Love to get that up to 1,000 so we can do these lives without having to do it through a laptop. That'd be so nice.
We're trying.
Yes, please.
Yeah, do you think maple syrup in Vermont's actually better than what's around here?
So, like and subscribe, and
Has anybody else had maple syrup from Vermont? It's supposed to be some of the best.
did they answer? Did you hear them?
Actually, they said they don't know either.
So you're hearing voices now too.
Absolutely. What's that guy doing?
Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I don't know that we have anything else useful to say.
Just let me know about the maple syrup in Vermont. It's a very interesting question.
Very interesting.
It is. I mean, they're known for their maple syrup.
Yep.
So maybe I'll get that answer someday. I know freight's not moving very well up there, so I'm not going to make my way up there to find out. You got anything to say? You got questions, right? Or do I answer them all for you?
Alright. I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Alright, let's wrap this up. We're closing in on 20 minutes, and about 18 of it is just your rambling.
I don't care.
Alright, guys, so
That's why they got a fast forward
thanks
button.
for watching again, and hopefully see you tomorrow on the live. And of course, until next time,
Like and subscribe.
stay safe.
Oh, God bless.